Hello and welcome to Everything To Guppy, the Binding of Isaac.
What is your
podcast
verdict, Gary Butterfield?
I don't have one yet. Drink it.
It's
Sunday.
been 3 days.
I don't have one yet. I've been thinking about it straight. I haven't slept. It's really hard to think of which of those three is the worst. Because if I experience it myself, I can do it faster than you explain it, probably.
Yeah.
And that says more about how you explain than how fast I read.
Yeah. What a weird random burn.
Trinket Sunday.
Sunday, Monday,
Trinket.
days, Tuesday, Wednesday,
Trinket.
days, Thursday, Friday,
Trinket.
days.
A quick episode. What do you think about getting into the episode quicker like that?
Gary, I love it. It's great. It's fleet. Now we're going to get all this free time to talk about Blister.
Yeah, tell me all your thoughts on Blister. Give me 1,000 words real quick on Blister.
Sure. So first of all, it makes me think about the, what is that song? Is that Blur or Bush? I always get them confused. It's Blur, isn't it? Like a blister in the sun.
Well, that's the Violent Femmes.
What?
That's the Violent Femmes.
Fuck, I get those confused. You know what? I think those both have, like, that and the Blur. I'm thinking of, like, the Blur Rock and Roll number, not Rock and Roll number 2. That's Gary Glitter.
Woohoo. Song 2?
Yeah, Song 2. Which I feel like has kind of the same vibe as Blister in the Sun.
Oh, no.
Right? A little bit?
Song 2 is like, woohoo.
I feel like those two riffs are similar musically.
I mean, they probably share a chord.
Or an energy, I think. I think an energy.
Definitely not an energy, though. Because like one's a big arena rock song and one is like a twee, like whatever you call what the Violent Femmes do.
I think the opening riff of Blister in the Sun has stadium rock energy.
Interesting. Okay. How many words is that? 60?
We're still going. So that song, of course, is featured prominently in Grosse Pointe Blank, which I think is the last good John Cusack movie.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
I'm trying to think of, like, I think you could make an argument for 1408. People like 1408. I don't actually think it's that good of a movie, and I think Cusack is absolutely, like, we're into late Cusack where he is not doing good work at that point.
Mm-hmm.
I think Grosse Pointe Blank is the last spot in Cusack's career where you can still see him care.
Not a High Fidelity fan, eh?
I'm not. Let's start with that. Let's start that I'm not a fan of that. That is a good ref. I think he is still. No, he's coasting in that, Gary. I'm sorry. He's coasting in that.
He plays himself in Adaptation.
Does he? I didn't know he was in that.
I mean, I just found out. I'm looking at the.
Yeah, but that's like by definition coasting, though.
Yeah, playing yourself, and he's in Hot Tub Time Machine, which is like not good or anything. But I thought he was
so nothing in it. They cut him out of the sequel.
Yeah,
like,
I think I might agree with you. Yeah.
But Grosse Pointe Blank is a fantastic movie. It's got that great villain turn from Dan Aykroyd.
Mm-hmm. I've never seen Grosse Pointe Blank.
Oh, Gary. Well, that's not a spoiler. He's he's just in the movie. Gary, genuine recommendation. Really fun, really good.
I've heard it's really good. I just never got around to it.
Great. You know what? Jeremy Piven doesn't ruin it.
That's incredible because that guy's really obnoxious.
Yeah, this is like early Piven. This is pre-Entourage Piven.
Pre-Pivot?
Yeah. This might even be pre-PCU Piven, or it's right around there. And of course...
This is Joan Cusack, and I like Joan Cusack.
Oh, and she's playing such a fun character. He has his vibes with Minnie Driver, Joan Cusack, and Alan Arkin in that are so good.
I'm 90% certain that the picture that IMDb has for Minnie Driver is not Minnie Driver.
Oh, let's check. This is still all part of talking about Blister, right?
No, I was going to say, we're at 800 words on
Yeah, we're getting
Blister,
there. We're getting there. I mean, I'm doing what was asked. I'm fulfilling the brief.
Yeah.
And Gary's words, of course, also count for my word count because Gary is a character I am playing.
Yes,
I think she has just... No, that's Minnie Driver. She's just...
Okay.
She's... I don't like commenting on women's appearance. It maybe looks like she's had some work done, I think.
Possibly.
But you know what? That says a lot more about the industry than it does about her.
Of course. And you know what it says about me?
What's that, Gary?
Is that I got her confused with the actress who plays the mom in Ready or Not.
Oh, Andie MacDowell.
I got her confused with Andie MacDowell.
Ready or Not, great film. I still think it's the better, maybe it's a little surface to compare that to Knives Out. They're both about rich predatory families. I still think Ready or Not is a little bit more fun than Knives Out, if I'm being
It's real fun.
honest.
It's a different kind of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a great movie. Like the ending is great.
Yeah. Samara
it does
Weaving
one of my
is
favorite
so
things.
good in that.
Yeah. It's an incredible movie. It's really fun.
And Blister
really fun,
increases
really
the knockback of your tears, which you don't really want to happen.
We did it.
In exactly
That was 1,000 words on
words.
Blister. That's incredible.
Yeah.
Will. That was a good word count. Do you think that you learned how to do that through your job doing whatever the fuck it is you do?
Yeah, Gary. Hold on 1 second. Yeah. Yes. Sorry, I had to get my triumphant come. Yeah. Walt Whitman's famous concept, the triumphant nut.
Yeah, we should have sync up. I've got Brayton pulled up on the Cummer app real quick, and let's make sure we get the classic Houseboys three-peat.
Gary, I know this is the case, but is that spelled C-U-M-R?
Yes.
Wait, no, C-U-M-B-R?
Ooh, thank you. That's my trademark. I love the idea of an app that lets you come at the same time as your buddies.
Yeah. So, are you just? Is it like those like intimacy buttons that people came up with and people were mad about on Twitter, where like you hit the button and then if your partner has also hit the button lights up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's similar to that. But it also, at the beginning of the week, everybody has a certain number of weighted votes they can put in for whatever kind of porn you want that week.
I don't know the vocabulary here. I guess my question is it prescriptive or descriptive? It's
prescriptive.
Okay, it's not. It's not something where I log all my comes and then
No.
and then it notes when there are synchronicities.
Oh, certainly not. No,
Okay.
no. You have to do it.
Okay.
Like when you get the buzz, like excuse yourself immediately. Like you're already late.
Gary, we're talking about appointment come-a-vision.
Yeah. And it just
Just like the White Lotus on HBO Max. Check out the reviews on the AV Club.
I don't know what that show is. Does the White Lotus refer to cum?
I don't believe so.
Okay. White Flotus? White Blotus?
Flotus is First Lady of the United States, so I think you should apologize.
Finally, a white
to
Flotus.
Dr. Biden.
It's just I feel closer to my friends when I can make sure I nut at the same time.
You seemed very distant when we brought it up.
No, I know, but I was thinking about my friends, not my roommates.
Not anyone I've signed a contract with.
Come on, once you're on a lease, that's a real boner killer.
I just realized I'm not on contract.
As somebody
we don't have a contract for Guppy. Fuck.
Moved out the last 2 times I moved in with my girlfriend within 6 months.
Oh God.
Signing a lease, a real boner killer.
It's funny because it's sad.
It is sad. If you like this show,
if you signed a lease with Pocket, that relationship would probably go downhill pretty fast.
I don't want it to. I owe Pocket a lot of lovin's because he's having a rough time with his new little sister, who is the easiest cat I've ever met.
Nice.
Yeah, Jessica is just like, yeah, I'll hang out on you and purr. That's all I want to do.
Yeah.
Like, Jessica is amazing.
I gotta come over and meet that cat.
Oh, man, you will love her. She is impossible not to love. She is so small.
Ooh.
Patreon, I have to use the bathroom. We should wrap
Gary,
this up.
please. You have control over this situation. I'm happy to end the episode whenever you want.
Thank you. Patreon.com/Duckfeed.tv. Give us some money. Ratings, reviews, Apple Podcasts, Podcast Addict.
Yep. And then I have no control over how long this review is, but I think it's a short one. It might actually be an actual review instead of just some bullshit about Homestuck.
I want to put off the first time I shit my pants on air.
Yeah, Gary. No, we're going to push that to the next Duck Stream.
It's a Q4.
Yeah. That's a real Q4 target. Yeah. This is a 5-star review from Eric Thomas 21. Thank you, Eric Thomas 21.
Thank you, Eric.
The Dark Souls of podcasts. The only way to win is to stop listening.
Nice.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Ideal end podcast.
So I would deal with the godhoods, Gary, is that they
dude, I actually have to use the bathroom.
Yeah, I understand. They die.
I'm going to leave.
What? What's up?
I'm going to go use the bathroom. Buddy.
Okay.
I got to go.
No, I understand.
You can do this for as long as you like, but I'm going to stop recording.
Okay, so the idea is that they, if you die on your god bed, you come out, you like tap into the power of the green sun, I think, and you become like a living god. I used to have a god hoodie, actually. It was really tasteful. I loved it. And podcast. Are you still there? Did you actually leave? Well, Gary has left the Skype call. I did end my recording for a second, but I just want to talk for a second with everybody about how much everything To Guppy means to me. You know, we've been having some hard times. You know, everyone's been having hard times lately. And I just want to emphasize that this show is a source of joy in my life, and it brings a lot to me. And especially since I'm now rewatching Farscape. And we're now into the start of the third season, of course, which starts with the season opener, Season of Death, which is a reference to just how kind of grim that season of the show gets. Scorpius appears to have triumphed. John is dealing with a lot of trauma at this point. It's a very, it's heavy stuff, especially coming from a show that was very episode of the week in the first seasons. And I really appreciate that transition. I also just want to say, I just got a text from Gary that said, did walk but saved my recording. So I don't think he's coming back. The Skype call is still going. So at some point, he's going to notice that, I assume. But right now I'm just looking at his Skype icon. I guess I should wrap it up. Reminder, I do streams, Twitch.tv/PlumberDuck. I stream a lot of nights. I'm streaming through Dark Souls 2 right now. I'm going through Shrine of Amana right now, which is a real pain in the bunch. Yeah, I think that's all I had to say. Don't take Blister. It's not a very good trinket. Knockback's not really what you want in this game. Yeah, I think that'll be it. End podcast.